Hi everyone, it's Tara here and welcome back to my pregnancy vlog where I have been doing weekly updates since about week 25 and I'm currently recapping week 32. So according to the What to Expect app, the baby is as big as a butternut squash if you're from America. If you're from Australia, a butternut pumpkin. I don't know why I act surprised every week when I grow. I am growing a baby, but every week I think, God, how can I get any bigger than I am? And boom, here I am. I'll give you a bump update. Obviously, always a little bit bigger towards the end of the day with the amount of water and fluid intake and food, but still, I wake up pretty big too. I'm pretty much at the stage now, if I drop something, it's dead to me. I just can't be bothered bending. It's getting a lot harder to get back up once I'm down there. So depending on what it is, if it's not urgent, I'll just leave it there for someone else to worry about. I am struggling also just to get my shoes. So once I get my work pants on, my partner has to put my socks on for me. I really have to put them on first if I want to have a chance at it. And I do wear slip-on shoes to work, so I'm pretty lucky. But I feel like I am going to have to go book in for a leg wax soon because I won't be able to do that myself for much longer. I did have a doctor's appointment this week. Baby's heartbeat was really good. The doctor let me know that the baby's head is now down, which is exciting, but it is posterior, which is not unusual. She's not worried about it. Baby can do a lot of turning from now until I give birth, but that just means obviously the baby's back is towards my back. Very comfortable. I should be watching my posture. I'm quite tall, so it's very easy for me to slouch over, and I mean, when you get home from work, all you want to do is like just, you know, lay on the couch, sprawl out. But I've just been trying to sit forward and implement like a few more yoga poses into my routine. So the downward dog and the child's pose, which is meant to be good for getting babies to turn. Whether it works or not, we'll see. Baby might not want to move. So that was good to hear the baby's heartbeat. I did get a referral for a blood test as well to check on my iron levels. So that's about week 35, I get that. My doctor did say about week 36 we'll do a hospital visit. And from week 36, I think you start to see someone weekly. So I'll probably see my ongoing midwife and my doctor as well for those last few weeks before I give birth. I did have another really bad cramp this week, excuse me. But I managed to try and incorporate some of my hypnobirthing breathing that I have been listening to from my audiobook, and I found I relaxed so much quicker and my cramps stopped a lot quicker, and I just handled the pain a lot better because it was excruciating last time. I nearly cried, and I must admit this time it, you know, woke me up as well. But I was just like, you know what, just breathe. And I started doing some of my exercises, and I found that I coped a lot better with the pain this time. So hopefully that's a good sign, and I'm kind of learning the techniques that I'm meant to be learning. And I have still been taking the magnesium as well. Probably haven't been doing my calf raises and exercises enough before bed, just because I'm too tired and I'm lazy, but I should start doing them more. I did have a look for raspberry leaf tea this week, just because I know towards the end of pregnancy they say it can help. I'm willing to try anything. I've really had trouble finding it. None of the major supermarkets have it. There's like mixes of this and that, but I believe that in Australia, Red Seal have a raspberry leaf tea brand. You're not meant to drink a lot of it because it apparently can bring on labour if you drink too much of it. But I think from week 32 to 33, you can kind of start incorporating a cup here and there, or you can also take, believe it comes in tablet form. I will have a look out for that this week, and also start eating, I can't even remember if is it dates? I don't know. There's one thing that I have to kind of eat too, which apparently softens your cervix. I'll look into that a bit more, but baby brain's got the better of me right now. I did have my family here on the weekend up from Melbourne, so I had my niece, my brother and my dad. I must admit I'm exhausted chasing around my 6-year-old niece. It was a lot easier when I wasn't carrying around a butternut pumpkin in my stomach, but it was nice to have the family up. And as you can see, I'm filming from work today. I've finished work for the day. So I'm filming from the office because we have my mother-in-law here as well. So there's a few visitors around, so it's just easier to film from here. So that's why the background is a little bit different. I'm just trying to think if I've covered everything. I'm looking at my notes. As you know, I write a list every week because baby brain is real. My belly button is still an innie for everyone who's hanging to find out if it's popped. It has not popped like my belly. So I think it might actually stay an innie for now, but I've still got, what, 8 weeks to go. It's if I don't go early, so there is still time, I guess. But for now, it is still an innie. I have been thinking a bit more this week, I guess, about my hospital bag. I've been doing a bit of research. Sorry for the background noises. It's an industrial estate I work in, so it is noisy. Yeah, I've been thinking more about my hospital bag this week, trying to think what I need to put in it. I've been doing a bit more research to see what other people put in their hospital bags. Once I do get that packed, I might do a little video and let you know what I've put in. If you do have a natural birth these days, they actually try and get you out within 6 hours of giving birth, depending on what time you give birth. But it's always, as I've said in the previous videos, you can't plan for anything, so it's really good to have a few days of items there packed just in case your birth plan changes, which it is likely to. That's about it for me this week. Probably running out of breath now anyway, everything's getting tighter. Thank you for watching and joining me on my pregnancy journey, and I hope to see you next week. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like or subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.